Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the second message of the day, and we may or may not have a dynamic reading between you and another energy. Now let's begin with the main message, I would say, but we will see, because really I'm so excited to bring this information to you that I feel like everything is important. So first thing first, maybe you are aware or maybe you're not that we have on the 7th of September a lunar eclipse. I have my laptop right here and I'm reading what a lunar eclipse is, and then we are going to experience a partial solar eclipse on September 21st, when is the equinox. And I'm going to read for you what a partial solar eclipse is also. And there is this axis, invisible axis, right? Imagine a link formed between the lunar eclipse and the partial solar eclipse, and this axis is going to act more like a spiral of healing, more like a portal, if you will. It is a hand of help sent by the divine to help the collective transcend some very old ancient energies. And so if you allow yourself, here is the good news, if you allow yourself to give to this energy somewhere between 7th, and the 7th would be spectacular, optimal is what I'm being told. If you allow yourself to get in touch, to work with this energy and to get in touch with what you need to feel in yourself, with the bigger picture, with a bigger picture in your life, in your healing process, in your energy, in your spirituality if you want, but it is you. After all, it is an energy in you that kept you blocked, kept you stuck. There is a need for a transcendental moment here, which takes a lot of strength and courage to face. So if you are going to take this hand of help, you are being here advised to take some time with yourself and really focus, pay attention, put your energy into it. What is going to happen if you do so? If you do so, you are going to be helped by the universe tremendously to move through it very fast compared to what it would take usually to heal such a trauma. Okay, generational. Trauma, what I'm being told, is ancestral healing done in 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, or maybe 2 weeks, up to 21 days. And this, usually it might take, maybe what I'm being told here is 1 year or longer. So do you see? It's like a miracle in itself. It is a miracle in itself. And so, what is the lunar eclipse? The lunar eclipse seems like it occurs when the Earth is positioned directly between the Sun and the Moon, causing Earth's shadow to fall on the Moon. A partial solar eclipse, which is going to be in Virgo. I don't know if I mentioned the full moon lunar eclipse. It is going to be in Pisces. So the partial solar eclipse in Virgo, where is it? Okay, occurs when the moon passes between the Sun and Earth, but they are not perfectly aligned. So this is telling me that whatever action, whatever healing, whatever releasing, whatever transcendental moment you are going to go through at the beginning of this portal, it is going to save you some time as you move towards the end of the portal, as you move towards through the exit, if you will. You are not going to have any turbulences any longer. You will be fine. The most intense moments will be felt at the beginning, probably prior 7th and moving through the axis, through the portal. That is that. Anything else I wanted to mention here? Oh yes, another message that came to me was a grandmother energy might be something you might want to look at. This might be very specific, but you might want to work with grandmother energy. Connect with your grandmother, connect with a grandmother energy, grandmother moon, right? But more than that, also these energies will reflect whatever holds us back at the level of our sacral creator energies, sacral chakra, heart chakra, third eye chakra. Many will experience a huge activation around these three chakras, which will start another wave of awakenings on planet Earth. Yes, the Earth's shadow is being projected on the moon. So the shadow of the humans is projected on the feminine energy. How is that reflected in your personal private experience, and how can you heal it? Can you identify the blockages in your emotions? Something around these lines, right? Something between these lines. This moon is also called, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the blood moon. It's going to have a reddish type of color. Isn't that intense in itself? A red moon on a black sky. Okay, anything else that wants to be expressed here before we move into the dynamic? I don't know, I heard the messenger will come 3 days prior to the event. Today is 3 days prior to the event, so I'm not sure if I'm the messenger that brings this information to you, but probably others also. And what I'm being shown here is some of you will receive information in your third eye. Prepare. How? In my case, if I am to be honest, I was encouraged to prepare food. So probably I will feel exhausted, not in the mood to cook anything. So I'm setting myself up for success. So how can you set yourself up for success maybe in a blackout moment, is what I'm being told. This is not a message to scare you in any way. It's just a message of preparation and encouragement, because amazing things are coming as a result of you having this transcendental moment. But in the moment, it is going to feel intense. So we have to take a look at that also, and to prepare ourselves, to set ourselves up for success, right? This is how we should look at this message. So how can you set yourself up for success? Maybe you want to prepare. Yeah, I definitely feel this very strongly. I hear power out. Prepare some food for yourself. I don't know, some bath salts, some massage oils, some aromatherapies, some warm towels. It is going to take a lot from us, this transcendental moment, this emotional release of sorts. And as I'm saying emotional release, I'm seeing a whole wave coming, an ocean coming out of me. Oh, maybe you are someone that your whole life you have been in the desert, right? Not too much emotion, honesty, honest emotion, honest exchange of emotion between you and someone else. It was more like a pretend game, right? And if that's the case, this transcendental moment is going to make you feel deep the lack of, right? And again, this takes a lot from your physical body. What else can we do to prepare? Yes, indeed, aromatherapy. If you have some essential oils, frankincense, myrrh. That's how we say in English, myrrh. That's how we say it in my language. So, yeah. What else? If you have someone to support you, to hold your hand, is what I hear, would be amazing. I have chills. Would be amazing, but if you don't, keep in mind this is a transcendental moment. What does it mean? You transcend from a way of being, seeing things, from a reality into another reality. For many, not for all. Let's stop and talk a little bit about you, that you are going to have this transcendental moment from one reality, one way of really seeing life, to another way of seeing life. You are definitely coming down here. You are grounding. This transcendental moment is going to help you ground, my friend. And it is going to feel like jumping out of a plane without a parachute. And hold tight, because at some point you are going to land, and you are going to land whole, and maybe, and only maybe, you are going to need some time afterwards to regain your strength, and that's why you need some food prepared. Or as you fall out of the plane, you are going to, if you have someone to hold your hand, amazing. If you don't have anyone to hold your hand, what you can do is have your phone or your laptop, some sort of a device here near you, and play on YouTube. You can look on YouTube all that I'm about to say, all that feels right to you in the moment. Mostly look up sounds, healing sounds, grounding sounds. I wanted to say meditation, but meditation works also, but I don't think you are going to be able to focus too much in this, right? Maybe breathing exercises also. Keep in mind, if you have the capacity to observe all that's happening, that's absolutely phenomenal. But if you don't have, keep in mind again, it is just a temporary loss of self, if you want, and then you come back in a more integrated, beautiful form. This is for the collective of light, is what I am hearing. Now, what is this supposed to mean? This is for the collective of light. For those of us more advanced spiritually, this is going to happen. For the others of you, it will be patches, if you want, you can imagine patches of this dense energy showing up in yourself, in your life, in one way or another, so you can look at them. You can, for you can think about this experience more like paying attention to the details in a certain matter in your life in general. The devil, yeah, indeed, the devil in the details. What am I not paying attention to in this particular situation? Or maybe this is a situation of the past, and now you are being asked to make a review. What details that I didn't do then, I didn't pay attention to then, I can now reflect on, so I can pay attention to in this new situation. Something between these lines. Okay, we can begin our dynamic. Let's begin our dynamic. Oh man. Toad. So I have a toad. I have pressure on my head for some reason or another. Yeah, there is a lot of energy around you guys, and a lot of healing energy. A lot is being, for some of us, a lot is being shown, a lot is being revealed, a lot is being cleared. Roots. And the third one. Snake in reverse and upright. Bottom of the deck we have oak. So let's see the dynamic. Something here is about something, someone, you, the toad, whoever or whatever this is. It is about to jump. It is about to take a leap, and this can be definitely this energy which can be around roots and around heart and home. Some sort of a thief energy here in the mix, also a snake. Someone that took something from you long time ago, or just a Seven of Swords energy here. Let me change the battery, I'll be right back. Okay, let's move on. So we have an energy that is about to leap, about to the toad wants to jump over the heart or over the roots to capture the snake. Indeed. Translation. Someone, something. Okay. Jumped over. Didn't pay attention to some detail, some information, some valuable aspect of their life, of their persona, of their psyche. And because they didn't pay attention, they always jump over it, always jump over it, always jump over it. And they jump straight into the snake, which is a deceptive energy. Now, I can read this different ways. Let's see how it wants to come. It is both ways. Okay. So here it comes. First case scenario. You or someone else didn't pay too much attention to something that happened, yeah, in their early childhood roots, right? that hurts their heart. There is an eye here. That means there is an open portal in their heart. That means it pertains to something from the past. The eye has to close. Something has to die, metaphorically speaking. A transformation has to take place, or a transcendental moment here. A transformation. For the majority is a transformation only, right? The other case scenario, scratch that, I didn't finish the first case scenario. And because of that, they keep jumping into sneaky situations, into people that tend to steal from them. People here tend to steal from you, to take from you because of that. The second, which is the opposite of this, it's almost like the situation in reverse. The snake now is the toad, in a sense, but scratch that, I don't want to confuse you too much. Our toad here now, it really jumps over a bigger patch of unrelated events to their present reality, is what they think. And because of that, yeah, they keep breaking hearts. They keep breaking hearts, and they keep entertaining the snake energy. The toad left, said, okay, I'm done. Okay, now is the time for us toads, little frogs, bigger frogs, to take a plunge, a leap, to close this eye. And you know what's funny? Last night, I was sharing this with the ladies in my masterclass today. Last night, I had a dream, a nightmare. It wasn't a dream. And this dream kept repeating for me, but with different people. I keep seeing these people, some families, some just not even friends, people that just passed through my experience. We didn't even have a heart-to-heart connection, nothing. Or at least that's how I saw it. And last night I had this dream with this woman. She was a young girl, younger back then, and again, we didn't have a close connection. She was dying in my dream, and she was in a casket. It was her funeral. She wasn't dead. She was trying to die, but really she was very much alive. And there were all these people on her funeral waiting for her to die. The message in my dream is she or others in general were expecting her to die. Psychologically, emotionally, psychologically in that case. It is almost like, maybe, yeah, for sure I'm bringing this information in because it's going to help someone out there in one way or another. All these people that were waiting for her to die are dead, in a sense, to her, for her. They are incorporated in this patch of dense energy that needs to be removed from her consciousness. And so, in a sense, she has many people that wants to be close to her, to love her, but she cannot allow them to come in her experience because of this. If you are someone that you are sensitive, which in my world you are normal, okay, you can feel this rejection from specific individuals. A message here is, don't, oh Lord, indeed, am I getting this right? Don't go against your intuition again. I don't know what's happening here again in this dynamic, but I'm seeing the toad and the snake. Maybe here you are about, or you will meet someone or something. Maybe this is a friend that circles around in your reality, and maybe they portray themselves as being different, but you can feel the rejection. You can feel something is rotten in the egg. Maybe it's a balut egg from Philippines, right? We don't like that, or maybe you do. I don't have anything with the Philippines, okay? So, that being said, don't go against your instincts, your feelings. Get to understand yourself. You see, for many, this portal, that you can start now. Start now looking into your, whatever bigger picture or details are here for you to take a look at. Look into them, write them down, write the bigger picture down, do some research, go within. What else here? Okay, let's put the snake and the roots back in the deck, and we're leaving you, little toad, here on the table, because we are getting into more information or a new energy. But don't forget, don't go against your instincts. Don't do that. It can also be, not be a person from someone from your past. It can be just the same energy coming in the body of someone else that calls themselves a friend or a foe. It's really, it's something to, in this period of time, the universe is going to give us, to show us very clearly what it is in there, in the situation. You might even only feel it with this, what was it? Earth's shadow to falling on the moon. Someone's shadow is going to be felt by you very strong in your feminine energy, in your instincts. Visible, very visible. Yeah. Okay, we have cedar. Oh. I was talking to one of my ladies today in the masterclass, and she was telling me about something about the moose spirit animal, and this reminds me of that. Oh, so much magic. Somehow, if you are watching, the moose is shape-shifting because that's how it's supposed to be. It's the natural course of things. The crown still stays in your heart. Okay. Let's continue with pulling some animal spirits from, probably most of you know this deck. It's kind of old, but I do love it. It carries a lot of emotional, not baggage, emotional, it's like an emotional treasure to me. The wild unknown animal spirit. It has an emotional importance. And it's the first time when I noticed that it is almost like iridescent. Iridescent has all these rainbow colors between in the silver dragon here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Yeah, do you see? Gorgeous. I feel like it's part of the message. Yes, there is something here with, again, there is a spirit here with this cedar for the collective coming in. A spirit, a guardian of the forest, a shapeshifter. It's a powerful spirit, you guys. It's godly sent. It's godly. It's God in a spirit, in a sense, in another form. In a lower form, if you want. Nonetheless, it's a higher form than many. And there is some magic here happening with this spirit, animal spirit or forest guardian. Such a gorgeous energy. Oh my goodness. And you might see with this iridescent message that came through earlier, you might see something here, something, someone, a vision, or I'm not getting it just yet, but you might see it in very formless at the beginning. Maybe this is someone you don't want to put a label, or a relationship, put a label on. Okay, a label on, or to judge them too soon. Something, someone or a thing, a situation. Yes, the thought here, you are not jumping onto it, you are just watching it. You are watching it from afar, you are watching it. And you're like, interesting, look how it shapeshifts, how much magic in there, how a little bit of the element of the illusion here, but I don't feel there is any tricky energy with this cedar. It feels very divine, at least in this message, at least now in this moment in time. But you yourself, you want to shapeshift. You want to be like a dog now, and not in any sense of the word, but in the sniffing sense. They have this deep sense of smell, right? In that sense, and that sense only, is what I feel like right now. And that's how you want to approach this new opportunity portal. Maybe this is the portal. It is and it is not. It's something else, you guys. It's very mysterious, this cedar. Edward Cullen type of energy. The original vampire. This might be an energy, you guys, that you can feel at night, maybe watching you. Quite creepy, huh? Oh. In some situation, that is true. This is an energy watching you at night, and it looks and it feels dark to me and creepy. But that is because between us, there was, until recently at least, a shadow, which we will probably eliminate with this lunar eclipse if we both put the work in. Wow. Listen what I'm getting here, guys. In some situation, for some, these two are high caliber people, and a lot of noises started to happen around me in my house here. These are two high caliber people that did the work. They were very grounded, very beautiful souls here, if it applies. And this energy that I'm talking about has been removed from them due to them living correctly, if you want. Yes, not, they are on their path, both of them. The line is straight, They are not taking any left or right here. They are not. You got the point, right? Beautiful. Anyways, the toad is not jumping anywhere. Whoa. I didn't expect this. Panther in reverse for the toad. Okay. You see, our toad here is 1717 on the timer of significance for sure. 88. Similar but not the same with the honeybee from the previous message of the day. They are letting go of a panther. Panther here is it's a very aggressive energy, dark, selfish, me. And in this energy lived in the back of their head, so it was part of their subconscious mind. Probably where they come from had this energy attached to the environment, right? Indeed. And it's similar but not the same. For why? Why? Why is it similar but not the same with the honeybee that was struggling to let go of the scarab? What? No. Doesn't come. If you watched it, you know, right? Of that animal. Anyway, a low vibrational energy. It is similar but not the same, because that energy was more about jealousy and envy. There were more layers in that case, more layers to be tapped into and to be taken care of. But here it is anger, and anger, and underneath it is pain and sorrow. And this is what our toad is letting go of. Two. Whoa. Look, two, and they are so similar. Phoenix and the hawk. Both in reverse as connecting energies. Both in reverse as connecting energies. Are we getting one for cedar? We are getting 3 for cedar. Shark, upright. Camel. Yes, we need this. In reverse. And bat, upright. Do you see that full moon over there? These 3 energies that land on the cedar, they say, I lost an opportunity, I lost an opportunity. And then the bat says, take advantage of the energy and go through the transformation. Bat spirit is all about rebirth, and maybe you haven't lost it. Maybe it's going to come back to you under a different form. And we are going to put them back now. Okay. And we are going to get 1 card now for cedar. Peacock. Upright. Ooh. I'm getting right off the bat the word erect. Erect. You guys know I have to Google it really quick. Rigidly upright or straight. Yeah. Someone here is erect, okay? He or she or it stands upright and straight, like this. So what is happening here now? You, Toad, you are definitely on your last leg here. Now I want to move my leg, letting go of this panther. And people can notice it in your voice. People can notice it in your field, in your era of what? Of upcoming, of upbringing. Coming back era. It's a coming back era for a toad here. Your crown is visible, your jewels are shining. You don't want to bite anyone any longer. Okay. You have been through you cut your losses here with something or someone, with multiple people, individuals, states of being, states of feeling, thinking processes, bad behaviors. You had your phoenix moments. And now you're about to enter an era of abundance with our cedar here and the peacock. And you are very erect. You are erect about it. Okay. You are building here something also, because now I'm seeing here on Google, it says when is a verb, it is talking about building, construct a building, a wall, or other upright structure. So I'm definitely here, maybe this is just talking about you building yourself from ground up. Yeah, now I'm seeing you, look at the little paws, how do you call the little hands of the toad. It's almost like you very carefully, you are sensing your surroundings. If you are here on a lake, for example, as you jump onto the next leaf, lotus leaf, you are just testing it first to see if it is good enough, if it is soft enough. And then you take a leap. It is almost like you matured emotionally, spiritually. I wanted to say psychologically. It is that for sure, but it's more than that. It is the Holy Spirit here, the Holy Fire is your backbone. The Holy Fire is your backbone. You might be a Reiki master. Okay, that's that. Now I'm going to put Hawk back in the deck. We have only Phoenix, which we turn upright for this connection, or whatever this is, between you and the erect peacock. Okay? But I keep hearing you say, don't jump too fast, don't jump too fast, don't jump too fast. It is almost like you are holding your horse's back to go towards something or someone. To go home, is what I heard. To go towards something or someone. Don't jump too fast, don't jump too fast. But as the panther leaves your environment, I'm going to put it here on the side for a second, but as it leaves your environment, it's almost like everything leaves your environment. What is happening? you are now at peace. You find such a profound peace in yourself that you don't want to be bothered with anything and anyone. And it's so beautiful. This might be temporary or until the rest of your days, but I'm seeing here it's just you, it's you, and you are just surrounded 360 of ether. And the peace that you feel is, hence my position is like I swear allegiance to something. I don't know what this is, but maybe you swear allegiance to your own peace of mind, and you feel so at home in yourself, with yourself, maybe for the first time in your life. And yeah, and with your little hands here, it's like little hands of glory. What is that supposed to mean? You have been working so hard on yourself, on something that you, excuse me guys, that you were afraid to let go of, but you did. And once you did, it is like there is no way back. And you don't want or need anyone or anything to occupy your throne. You are just so in, this, you touching your environment or whatever this is, it's like you are sensing, you are so in tune with, you are someone so, or you are about to be, either or, in tune with Mother Earth, nature, the weather, the elementals. It's almost like, guys, now we are getting into a very interesting individual that you are, right? You can identify, demystify is what I hear. Go into such a detail. It's like I'm seeing you outside of the house. Outside, right? You're outside. And outside you find all 4 elements. I don't know how, in a very sadder, mysterious like type of scenario here. Maybe this is bingo, this is something that you are going to discover about yourself. You are separating the elementals that are all together. And I heard there are not enough eyes to see what you see. So more and more people, they are going to be able to do this, to have a phoenix moment maybe in the future, right? And you are here separating the elementals, separating the, however it applies. What else? However, God has not intended for you to be alone. And there is an energy here. There's an energy here, and this can be really anything. A friend, a job, a community, a love interest, a family member, someone from home is what I hear. That they have an eye on you. They are very erect. And this is not the energy of that person that keeps circling back. This is something else, something or someone else. And they are coming from between the trees. They are coming from between the trees. What is this supposed to mean for you? Between the trees here, I'm seeing like 3 buds of sort. Cones, pine cones, 3 pine cones. Let me see. Pine cone. Seems like the internet says that pine cone, they symbolize enlightenment, regeneration, and new life, fertility, erect, and abundance, cultural heritage, immortality, spirituality, wisdom and knowledge, wisdom. So if this is a person, they are someone in their later years. And if that's not the case, they're someone enlightened or in the process of becoming enlightened. They might be very much a homebody, and if that doesn't apply, there is something very loving, emotional available. There's emotional availability here. This energy, however it applies, they have their own unique way to heal. They might be a healer of the ages. Abundant and fertile in their own way. Okay. And they look at you, you look at them. You are just testing the elementals outside. I cannot move past this. Yeah, and as we can put this back in the deck now, the anger here, as it comes out of your life, you are just you are just at peace. You don't want to jump on anything or anyone. You don't want to do anything here. You just want to be. I just want to exist in peace, is what you're saying. Okay. This can be, again, anything, but they are somehow around you, or they will be around you, this other energy, saying, I just want to exist in peace with you also. See? I'm getting King of Wands energy. Something or someone very attractive with this peacock. Remember this dream of mine that I told you about? This is someone that, oh my goodness, they have been through a profound phoenix moment. A profound phoenix moment, if not many. So this is a real friend. This is true love. This is something precious that you want to have in your life. So how are you going to feel about it? You are at peace. If it comes, it comes. If it goes, it goes. What else? Let's pull some tea leaves and probably then we are going to end this message. There is one more that I'm going to post today, and it's kind of late. It's almost 8 p.m. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you in reverse, and upright. Around you in your environment. This is a spirit guide. It's a spirit indeed. It is almost like more like a trickster energy or a tricky energy, trying to see how you react in different scenarios here. And maybe that's why you are just testing here the waters in everything. It's almost like you are under a review of sorts. Is what? Oh, spiritually speaking, there is a Lord of Karma, Karma board, Karma court of sorts, and wait 1 second, guys, because I'm hearing what they're saying in my mind. Then I'm going to share with you. There is some sort of a, again, karmic board, some sort of a beings in a board that I'm not sure how this works just yet. It's just life, really. Life deciding the best outcome for you. Life letting you know that you are about to leap in a direction of your dreams, or of what your dreams were at some point in time. Or scratch that, here is what it is. Life, God, it's everywhere, right? Knows everything, sees everything. Somehow they know about a certain person or a situation that would be a good match, a good environment for you. And so in spirit it has been decided that you and this energy should meet at some point. And there is almost like a let's pull two more tea leaves, and then we're going to bring it to the end. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead in reverse and upright. And this is for cedar. February in reverse. And I heard the wind of change has passed. That's it. Can take one more. Elephant, a long journey. It was a little fly. Either physical or mental will leave you wiser at the end. And this is in reverse. And that's why you are so at peace in yourself, with yourself. Yeah, bottom of the deck is new job and career. What are we getting here? The good news here is that whatever here was decided, it is coming towards you, slowly but surely getting ahead. And right now, this energy is in, I would say, in a partial solar eclipse energy. That's the energy they give to me right now. And I'm not sure if this is going to come into your life when that event is going to take place. Better said, they are in the final moments of their alignment before they come into your reality. Yeah. that's it. This is the second message of the day, you guys. I'm going to record the third one right after I post this one. So tune in the energy so it can be more personal. You guys, if you are interested in private readings, private healing sessions, shamanic healing journeys, shamanic initiations, any type of reading or any type of healing service, really send me an email and we are going to take it from there. What else I want to say? Oh yes, also for upcoming masterclasses and purification journeys, if you are interested, send me an email and I'm going to let you know. I'm going to give you information about what I have in plan. That being said, thank you very much and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.